Hey guys, and welcome to your daily mobility flow. We're going to start today's stretching session with a little crisscross. Nothing too complicated, nothing too intense. We're just going to cross your legs the way that feels the most natural to you. And we're going to lean into that stretch. So cross them up and sit forward. Just try to relax. As you sit your chest down to the ground, you should feel it in the outside corners of your hips. And we're just going to relax here for about 90 seconds or so. I really need to get a clock. You'd probably like that. Maybe. I don't know. Would you? You should comment in the comments if you think like a running clock of the time we're going to spend on that movement would be nice, or if it doesn't really matter. I would love to hear your feedback. That'd be awesome. Then I could make something that's better, make something that you like and enjoy and that you get more out of. There's no point in doing this if it's not to get something out of it. So please, let's make it better. That'd be awesome. Either way, we got about a minute left and we're just gonna chill. This is my favorite mug, just so you guys know. I like it because it's thicker. It's about twice as thick as a normal mug. So at least in theory, my coffee will stay twice as warm as a normal mug. But also it's tall enough that I can pour a regular cup of coffee in and then carry it around and not worry about spilling it. Because I'm not really like a drink out of a lid type of a coffee guy. I don't like to sip it through a little tiny hole, and I like a regular coffee cup. I like an open lid. And I like a handle. So it's nice to be able to carry it around and not have to really be too concerned. All right, switch your legs. And we're gonna finish this out on this side. So just flip flop them over. Same thing. We'll spend a little time here to kind of finish out our 90 seconds. If that was more like 50 or 60, then we'll do another 50 or 60. In the spirit of telling you things about my life, not that you care, but maybe you do. I bought this shirt on my honeymoon at Target. We were like, I don't even know how we went to Target, but we did. We went to a Target that was not in town, somewhere along our journey. I was probably in Raleigh, because that's where we flew out of. Flew out of Raleigh, so it was probably in Raleigh like that night. And I didn't have just like I think a plain white t-shirt is what I was looking for. And I found this one that's like blue and it's got little green and like red, but almost peach colored specks on it, but it looks almost like a little bit of a firework shirt, and just very, very subtly. All right, go ahead and rest. Let's go to your knees into our base position. So we're gonna feet flat and down. I'm gonna keep my coffee close because it is actually 6:39 in the morning today. How I'm this awake, I can't tell you, but I needed to get it done. It needed to happen. So we're gonna sit back on our ankles and we're gonna force ourselves into plantar flexion so that your toes coming away from your shin, and then we'll just sit back, push your feet into the ground, stretch out your arch without a lot of pressure, but just kind of stretch your arch out, and then we're gonna sit back into a squat and we'll push down, not a real squat, more like just squatting down to the ground. We'll push down on one ankle, push down on the other, and then we'll fold back. So sit and switch. So yeah, but that means I've owned this shirt for at least 3 years, a little more, 3.5 almost at this point, but I really like it. It's a little snug. Since in the past 3 years, I'm not quite as skinny as I was when I got married, but it looks nice. It's like a shirt you could wear to a party, like a cookout. and not feel like you're underdressed, but not feel like you're overdressed either. Kind of matches these shorts, huh? Too. It's a nice little combo. This is my pink socks. So what had happened was, just keep working back and forth, arches, sit back, and ankles. These socks, I actually bought, I've been wearing them. If you just rewind in, not today's video, but in other videos that I've put up in the past weeks, I've been wearing socks very similar to these because I bought a pack of 5. I think it was 5. And I've really, really enjoyed them. They're great. So I decided I wanted more, but they don't sell any other men's socks in different colors. It's only those. I didn't want to mix and match them. I didn't want them to get messed up and, you know, one I've been wearing for a couple months and then a brand new one matched together. All right, let's do one more rep. Plantar flexion, toes, dorsiflexion. I didn't want the colors to get mixed matched, so I ordered women's larges. So they're a tiny bit too small for my feet, and they're obviously pink, but they're not all pink, okay? So they're not all pink. Go ahead and rest. So don't get too aggressive with me. All right, let's spread them. We're gonna go kind of wider than shoulder width. Maybe 2.5 or 3 shoulder widths. And we're gonna hinge over and stretch out your hamstrings. Not that I have anything wrong with wearing pink socks. I mean, obviously I'm doing it on the internet, but I'm hoping for once something will kind of stretch out instead of shrink as it gets worn and washed. But I like them. They're great. They've been really solid socks. I ran, you know, that challenge of 2 miles every hour for 24 hours, so 48 miles. I only ran in these socks, not this pair. I just got these, but in this brand and these type, and no blisters, not a single blister in the entire run. Now I did get to change my socks pretty often because we were only running 2 miles every hour, so about 20-minute runs. So I had time to change my socks and make sure that for the most part, I was running in dry socks, which is very helpful in terms of not blistering. All right, we're gonna sit down. Now that we've done ankles and hamstrings, we're gonna sit down on one side. If you need to hold on to something or hang on to something here, that's fine. This is called a Cossack squat, Cossake. And we're just gonna switch sides. So we'll just roll to the other side, sit back and down. You could also do this like right in front of a wall. So like the wall back there, I could sit right in front of it so that my butt kind of grazes the wall and then I can sit back up against the wall without falling over. That's a great option. Otherwise, just keep your hands down on the floor, kind of stay low, sit that hand back behind the body, or back here like this. Take your time and work your positions. This is a great mobility. I mean, this hits your ankles, your groin, starts to turn on your glutes because you're pulling this knee way out. Get some of the hamstrings. It's an awesome warm-up move. All right, walk it back. Good. Oh, that's good. Which side did we start on? I can't remember which side I went to first. Probably that side, but I'm not really sure. Let's do one more per side. So there's right, toe up. If you pull that hard enough, you can get a little calf stretch in. And then let's walk it across. We'll hit the other side. Pause for the still. And go ahead. Oh, maybe one day I'll do the splits. That's as much as I got right now though. Okay, let's come out of that. Jeez, ow. Don't do that. Socks and whoosh, not a good idea. You don't want to ever force any stretches. That's how bad things happen. But that's all I have to say. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. If you're hearing me say this, then I am your number one fan. I was going to say you are my number one fan, but that's not what I was trying to say. I am your number one fan if you're still here right now, so thank you. And I'm going to stop screwing up. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.